All right, turn my microphone on. Hello, hello, hello. Incredible greetings. Incredible greetings, everyone. All right, let's log in here. All right, there we go. Okay, so I just need to adjust my audience, so just bear with me because it definitely says just me. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's get this all shared out. Hello, hello, hello. Incredible greetings, everyone. What we do is clap once if you can hear me. All right, I'm just sharing this out, so just bear with me. All right, there we go. And let's flip this around. Okay, perfect. There we go. And now I have to enter back into the studio. All right, you guys can hear me. Awesome, 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 awesome. Hello, hello, hello. Incredible morning. Notice you've been silent lately. Not really. I actually don't do as much or as many live videos over on YouTube and Facebook. I've been doing that for 10 years. If you kind of want to catch me, I'm normally live over on TikTok every morning between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. Although last week when I hurt my wrist, I hadn't been live. But over here, I have come. I did what the DTF one, but I haven't. I'm not really doing like just the Q&As anymore. I just don't feel like it's needed as much because I've been doing this for about 10 years now, with just helping and doing Q&A type styles. I know that there are some people that are new to my platform, and they're just now being introduced to it. But there's so many videos on our platform, on our channels, 10 years of content where they can find something. So I am limiting the number of Q&As and kind of like help sessions that I do. Now, if I have a demo or something like that, I will, of course, do that. Like tomorrow, I will actually be in the office doing a demo of some sublimation items. And of course, I'll share that. But as far as like just Q&As, not so much in the past couple of weeks. All right, let's see. Incredible greetings. Hello. Thank you for checking in from Alabama. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for letting me know that you guys could hear me loud and clear. Incredible greetings. Welcome in. Thank you guys so very much for clicking on the live video. You could be doing anything. You could be watching anything, but thank you guys for choosing to click on my video. And you don't really have to like get into TikTok. There's a couple people who have gotten TikTok just so they can be on the live videos. You don't have to create content on it. You can go on there just to consume content, especially if some of the, I would say, influencer content creators that you follow on the other social media apps, if they're there, curating content, it's great to, at least go over for those, for that type of content, but you don't have to make your own content or get wrapped up in a lot of the other content on there either. Hello, hello, hello. Incredible greetings. Welcome in, everyone. Alrighty, so I actually will be live a little bit later today as well. So I'm gonna save my @everyone for that. Okay. Let's see. I got a notification today. I try to catch you on TikTok when I get notifications, or when LaShonda shares. Hey, just say, look, I'm just now getting my own notification over on Facebook. That's crazy. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so let's get into this, guys, because I actually need a nap. I've been up since 5:15 because my husband had a little pain in his neck and we had to go to the urgent care. So I need a nap. So I'm going to try and get through this, take a nap before my kids get home. And like I said, I'm not saying probably, I will be on live later today. I just have to figure out where I want to do that. If I want to go all the way back to the office or figure out how to do it from here. Oh, wait. I have study hall tonight. So I have to make sure I definitely do that video a little bit earlier, or it's going to end up being a really late night one because we have study hall tonight for Essential Silhouette Studio. If you guys did not know, Essential Silhouette Studio is our flagship course, I would say course. And I originally did that in 2022. I had to think about how long ago it was, 2 years ago. And I basically taught Silhouette Studio over the course of 30 days straight, literally every single day at 11 a.m. from March 1st until March 30th. And then on Saturdays, I want to say it was like at 1 p.m. or something like that. But every single day, no breaks, no days off, I taught Silhouette Studio inside and out, going over every tool and function, explaining the why, not just the how. And like I said, just really, really breaking down its fundamental uses, giving examples of how you would use certain tools, when you would use them, design examples. We had some design sessions, some Q&A review sessions. And for 2 years, I never, ever, ever, ever redid that course live because I was like, I can never do that again. 30 days straight, hell or high water, no matter how I was feeling, I was there. I showed up for 30 days straight. That was the most challenging time ever to be able to go and do that. So, so I've never done it again, but people kept asking about it. So what we did this year was what we call the refresher. And for 13 weeks, I basically reviewed that information. Now, of course, the original ones have a little bit more detail in it. It left more room for kind of like I do, we do, you do type situations. We kind of just did refresher. We're still doing them via live, but the additional component this time is that I have a weekly Q&A and help session, what we call it study hall, basically. So we have study hall so that if you missed the class, or even if you didn't miss it, but you weren't able to do the steps while in class, you did them on your own. They come into that study hall session and they can literally ask any question about Silhouette Studio and the tools and functions. We have had people share their screen for some things that they have worked on and just kind of help tweak things here and there. So you get a lot of help and assistance and support. And I'm actually taking that same model into this master program that we're going to talk about today for grad customs. So we're going to have the same model. And guess what? The study hall or help sessions for the master program last all the way until the end of grad season. So every single week, those who are enrolled will be able to, come into the session if you're having trouble with, getting your stoves to press correctly, you're still struggling with pricing after our business class. If whatever the questions may be, I will be there and the community will be there to assist you, give feedback on things that have worked for them, that hasn't worked, and just, keeping up with progress. Starting on Friday, the 15th, we will have our first session. I'm sorry, is the 15th Friday? Was it the 14th? Hold on, let me see. I think it's the 15th. Yeah. So starting on Friday, we will have our first study hall session for it. And then we really, really get into the nitty gritty of it. Next week on the 22nd is the first training class. So just allow me real quick to introduce myself officially and get this live started officially. And then I'm going to break it all down. Okay. So will I be doing a class on cake toppers at any point? I actually already have one. We have a class that was all on party favors, and I went over regular basic ones as well as layered 3D ones. So we've actually already done that. I plan to do that one over again. And that's kind of what I'm doing with our classes now, is pretty much doing refreshers. So if you decide that you want to go to the website and purchase access to that particular class, now you'll already be where you need to be at when we schedule the refresher. So I'm not creating a lot of new programs this year. I'm taking the old ones and we're just basically doing refreshers. So with those refreshers, not only do you get to watch the very first, the original one, everybody. So whether you purchased it when it first came out a year ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, you have those playbacks. They probably were in the live. And then when we do the new Zoom session, that's going to be on their dashboard so they can attend the new one as well. So I'm not necessarily creating new programs. I'm just adding on to the ones that are already there. So whenever you purchase them, you will have access to whatever Zooms I do during those classes. Okay. Well, yeah, doing those refresher sessions. All right. So I am Shakia, the professor. Our company is HS Inc. 365. We are the home of the Honestly Speaking brand of products. We carry the absolute best sublimation paper and ink. I know some of you guys, you're seeing just the thumbnail on the screen. Yes, because I don't have a camera here at the house. So we're going to leave it there. I'm going to show my screen and actually, you know what? I'm going to actually go over and switch to my screen right now. So let's go here. Let's go to, oh no, I lost my feed on my phone. You guys can still hear me. I just lost my feed on the phone. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. So we are the home of the Honestly Speaking brand of products. With our sublimation paper, you are able to sublimate as low as 365 degrees, as fast as 30 seconds. Literally everything that we are going to do during the Sublimation for Graduation Day, you're going to be able to sublimate at the exact same temperature and time. No matter where you get your blanks from, no matter what their instruction says, the way that our paper works and the way that it releases the sublimation ink, you will be able to sublimate all of those different things at 365 degrees, 30 seconds on most heat presses. You do want to make sure that, it's outputting, so you'll need a heat gun. And for some, it might be they have to set their heat press to about 370 for about 40 seconds or 370 for 30 seconds. But I can tell you, Gone are the days of needing to use 400 degrees for 60 seconds. You are going to get way more bang for your buck, get more out of the product. So if you have not checked out our sublimation paper, go ahead on over to the site, hsing365.com, and everything is there. All orders before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time get processed the same day. All right. I'm also the creator of 365 Creative Academy and Silhouettes Anonymous. Silhouettes Anonymous is where I have been teaching you guys for free ever since I fell in love with the Silhouette Studio program. And this is a Silhouette Studio system. I have 6 cameos. So obviously, I like the system as a whole. But for the past 10 years, I have been teaching other creators, other crafters, how to use it as a graphic designing program. Whether you have a Cameo or any type of Silhouette machine or not, you can use Silhouette Studio to design. Everything that I've done, like for the most part for grad season, I've designed it and I've created them, printed them out, cut them out like from Silhouette Studio. All of the templates that I have, even though I now have some that are compatible with Canva, which you guys are going to see today, and also having Photoshop ones, they originated in Silhouette Studio. And then I just kind of I took that foundation and I was able to do some things to where it's now compatible with Canva or Photoshop. And then we also have SVG files if you are a Cricut user and you want to set up everything up in Cricut Design Space. So all of those things are available within our templates now, having a PDF version for Canva, Photoshop version, and we're slowly adding this to some updating a lot of our templates. You guys just have to be patient with me as I'm updating most of the templates, not just for grad season, for a lot of things, we're updating the templates. But I've been teaching how to do it. And so it's a free program. You don't have to have a machine. You can have any cutting machine. You can have no cutting machine and just have a printer. Silhouette Studio allows you to send directly to printers from the program without having registration marks. There's no limitation. Well, there is, but not for what we're going to print. So your average printer, there's no limitation in the size that you can send to print. You're able to save in different file formats if you upgrade to Business Edition. So it is a great, great, great program to use if you are someone who is getting into design. We actually have a webinar coming up in April where I'm going to actually demonstrate the pros and cons of Silhouette Studio, Canva, and Photoshop and what each of them offer and why I use all three for different reasons. So be on the lookout for that. 365 Creative Academy is where we host all of our classes. We don't do a lot of things like in Facebook groups, but with this particular class or this particular master program, there will be an exclusive session in our Honestly Speaking Facebook group. Actually, it's going to be 2 because one is kind of just like talking about some things, and then all the things that we can do with sublimation. We're going to talk about that. So be on the lookout for those days as well. And the list, like get on the email list that way we can send you reminders so that you don't forget. I'm going to get you guys on our text messaging list. That way we can at least text message if you're not getting those notifications. We'll send a text message when we're about to go live so that you guys don't miss kind of like the freebie information that we're going to drop in the group. But of course, everyone that has the master program will have access to it as well. Okay. So what we're here to talk about today is our master program for grad customs. Grad season is a really, really big season for creators. Almost bigger for a lot of creators than Christmas. I see a couple people though say, oh, grad isn't big, but everywhere has graduation. You know, you have high school grads, those graduating from college, tech and vocational schools. Here, parents go wild over pre-K and kinder and when they're graduating, because they normally still do have like a full kind of promotion or graduation type ceremony. I know the pre-K here, like the school closest to us, I mean, they even put them in cap and gowns and it's so cute. Now, when they get to like first, second grade, you know, they just kind of have promotion ceremonies. 5th grade, more so just promotion. They don't really dress up, but like in cap and gowns. but they're normally, they have them dress up kind of nicely. I've done so many fans for kids going from elementary school to middle school. I've done stoles, but those were more so contracts with the school themselves and not the parents, but going from 5th grade to middle school. So, well, at least here in Dade, Broward County, typically 5th grade stops elementary school and then you're moving on into middle school. 8th grade stops middle school and you're moving into high school. And I know there's some places where they have basically like K through 8 centers, so they won't have that kind of, 5th grade, like big promotion and prom and stuff like that. And they don't get until like 8th grade. But it all just depends on your area. You just have to learn about your area and how the schools operate where you are to know who's going to be the perfect potential client or customer for these products. But there's so many opportunities to sell grad items. Again, they're not limited to just high school students or just college students. You have pre-K and kindergarten. I feel like I'll probably sell more to them sometimes. Like one year I sold more to pre-K and kinder parents than I did high school parents. Like that's crazy. Since the pandemic, it has been an uptick in the popularity of these items. I was actually going through updating and I just realized today, because I use Shopify. And when you're looking at your products, you can sort them. So when I was looking for one of the fan files so that I can update it, it tells you, I put by created and then oldest. I didn't realize that I started my Shopify for grad. Like it was my first class on the new platform, because before I was using all these other different platforms and doing everything manually with having people sign up like in Facebook groups or sending PayPal links out and then or send PayPal invoices. And then I had to manually email them the PDF with all the information on it. I was storing stuff like we were using like the Google Drives. I mean, it was a lot of work. And then I looked, I'm like, whoa, graduation was my very first like official class on the website where everything was automated, as well as all of our grad fan templates. That was kind of a full circle moment for me in seeing that those were the first things that I uploaded on the website. That was in 2019. 2019 is when I started like really teaching it and offering up the templates and things that I've made, because I've been doing it since 2017, but I'd never shared my templates, never really did classes specifically for graduation. So that was kind of cool in seeing that. But this year, what we're going to do is a full-on master program. I want to preface this first by saying this part, which is really important. We had some grad stole class that we did maybe 2 years ago. Those are not included. I'm just not referring to that. But if you enrolled in the basic stole designing for beginners class last year, that is the class that is going to have the refresher. So if you enrolled in this class right here before, you don't have to re-enroll to attend the new Zoom for that, but you only will have access to the class on designing stoles. The upgraded part is this year, it won't be just text. We're going to do some designs with pictures as well. So last year it was more so just text and just like mascots and things like that, like really basic. This year, you're going to get basic and intermediate. So we're going to, add pictures, add some backgrounds to it. So there is an upgrade to the class, but if you've already paid for it, especially if you got it when we had our sale, you're now going to get to attend a live session. We had a lot of people purchase that class and during our end of the year sale, and they got it for like half off or something like that. And now you're going to be able to attend the live Zoom and you don't have to pay anything extra. Now, again, it only is the stole. However, if you would like to enroll in the full grad customs master program, there is a discount code that is on your dashboard. So all you have to do is log into your dashboard, go look for that code. When you click on it, it's going to take you to, oh wait, I have to refresh. I'm like, wait a minute now. Okay, there we go. It's going to take you to this listing, and it will automatically have the code at checkout. The price is not going to change on here. The price will change at checkout, and you will see that discount code at checkout. I'm not, of course, saying the code. You have to go through your dashboard. Also, if you purchased let me find it real quick. The one for the Grad Fan Bootcamp, not Grad Fan Designing. Designing was just on, how to use our templates, things like that. But the Grad Fan Bootcamp, that's where we went through the 5 different ways. We went through full-on designing, like all of that. If you purchase the Grad Fan Bootcamp, you also have a discount code. Well, it's the same discount code. So it's the same one for both. So if you have both of them, it's not like you're going to get double the discount. It's just one discount code. If you purchase either of those, excuse me, just make sure that you go to your dashboard to get that discount code. It clearly states at the bottom. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to now click on the Grad Customs Masters Program. Make sure that you guys read, right? So it's a lot of information here. But it says in red, please note, this masterclass includes the following classes and courses: 365 Creative Academy's Grad Fan Bootcamp and 365 Creative Academy Grad Stoles for Beginners. If you have purchased these classes previously, check your dashboard for an exclusive discount code before you purchase. No credits or refunds will be issued after purchase. New Zoom links will be added to the dashboard. So, if you, like I said, if you just want to attend the Zooms, for those you don't want to enroll in the master program, that's fine. You still get to come to your respective Zoom for those classes. But in the master's program, it's technically the same exact Zoom that everyone will come to. So you will see that if you're in the master's program, all of the Zoom links are there. You just click on them, register, add them to your calendar. All right, so I want to make sure that I put that disclaimer out there now, that I am saying you get a discount because those classes are technically, the refreshers for those classes are included in this. There will be no issuing of credits or refunds if you go and purchase it and then after the fact you realize it. There's no emailing us saying, oh, I saw you had a code, can you credit me? There will be no credits or refunds. Okay. All right, let's talk about the grad program, but let me first see. Is it called Party Favorites? I'll show you real quick. So I'm going to go to classes and playbacks, and so right here, the 7-day challenge from July of 2022, favorite decor and event decor and favorite creations. So in this one is where the toppers are. So if you have this particular class, there will be a refresher in April. I know you're talking about A-Dub and Tim from T-Town. I know I want to get an F570 so bad so I can figure out those settings, but I heard him. So thank you for that. I was super excited when he called in and he was saying that, he really loves our paper and it's way better than the Epson paper. So I did hear that on A-Dub's live broadcast. I was cheesing. I was like, oh my gosh. Is the screen on my phone, it's not blurry, but I'm also it looks a little different for me. Is it blurry for anyone else? Hello. All right, let's see over here. All right, so incredible greetings to everyone watching over on TikTok. Thank you guys for the 6 shares and all of the likes. All right, let's talk about this Grad Customs Master Program. So I can't really call it a master class because it's several classes in one. So it's a master program. I am going to read this to you, technically verbatim. All right. So even if you can't see the screen, if you can hear my voice, you'll know what's going on. All right. So this is going to be, and I need to adjust this because I didn't realize side was capitalized. Like I said, grad season is a really, really big season for creators. It's a great moneymaker. You can see really good profit margins if you do it correctly and you focus on the right things and you really plan and you're buying things in bulk and just, like I said, really, really planning for it. You can see high profit margins, whether you have a full-fledged business or even a side hustle. If you just need a little bit of extra money in a week's time, with marketing it correctly and not being shy, being aggressive with your marketing. So I'm not saying you have to be aggressive with selling, but you're going to need to be aggressive with your marketing. Posting just one time and then getting down on yourself that no one has contacted you and things of that nature is not aggressive enough. I have seen notifications like a week later. So all of your people on your timeline are not seeing your posts. You also can't rely just on social media. You need, and we're going to talk about, I'm not going to tell y'all here, but there are some gems that I have that's going to help you really, really get the word out there about what it is that you are offering to grads this season. But you have to be aggressive with your marketing. Okay. You have to be aggressive with marketing, not necessarily selling. 2 different things. So even if it's as a side hustle, you can make some extra money. Like I like to call it mad money. Y'all remember that movie? Mad Money? Now they was a little crazy with theirs. They was the amount of money they had, and they was hiding. Lord, I'm trying to bury it in the backyard. That is my movie though. But as a side hustle, or if you have a business, maybe things in what you were typically doing are a little bit slow or slower right now. This is a great time to, one, get new clients on your email list or just in your, in your cycle of just in them in the know, having more people be more aware of what it is that you do. It's going to be great for that if things are kind of slow for you. And because they are spending a little money, it's a big occasion, especially that high school and from college. They're opening up the pocketbooks a little bit, a little bit more for this occasion. So it's a great way to make money if you do it correctly. Simply learning how to create these items is not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. You're going to spend money on all of these supplies and you're going to feel like it was a waste because you didn't go into it with the plan, which is why day one, like the official day one, March 22nd, we go straight into the business of it. Before we make anything, craft anything, print anything, cut anything, press anything, glue anything, before we do any of that, it's the business side so that you understand what you're going to need to do to market some of these items. And the key word in that is some. I am not going to be the instructor that tells you, or the coach or professor that's going to tell you, we're going to learn technically 5, 6, like 7 or 8 different things in this program. It's great skills to have, even for the future. When we're doing the fam ones, although we're focusing on grad, you can take those same techniques and turn them into ones for baby showers, bridal showers, weddings, birthdays, retirements, and any other occasion, because the foundation is going to be the same. I've had several people order memorial stoles. That is on the rise. So just learning how to do them in, with grad picks, you take that same foundational information, you're going to switch it up with different backgrounds, different pictures, and different words for memorials. Pillows, same thing. So we're focusing, and for me, it's like SEO purposes, it's what is trending right now, to where I have this program that the title says grad, but you can apply these same exact design principles, same selling principles to other things, especially like memorials. Okay. But I don't want you to feel like for your especially this is your first time, that you have to incorporate all of these things. I will never encourage you to do that. I'm going to help you figure out of all of the things that you learn, what is going to make the most sense for you to start with. I see a lot of beginners who are making these mock-up or these banners and these selling ones, and they have all these different items and they've never made any of them. So they don't even know what they are in for when it comes to trying to produce that many items that they've never really done before, the mistakes that can happen, which can get very, very frustrating because some of these blanks are not, they're not super expensive, but they're not cheap either. And they're trying to do so much, and they have these banners out, they're selling, but they're in these groups still asking very basic questions about the things that they're advertising. If you're advertising that you are selling something, the person that's buying it is expecting you to know what you're doing. So when they come and it's like, okay, well, I have an order for this, or I'm doing this and I can't figure this out, is doing this, is doing that, it's probably because you try to take on too much. I do want to equip you with the information that you need. What's unique about my classes is I do not teach just the perfect scenario. I don't teach just how to make something. I'm going to help you understand the troubleshooting part when issues arise, breaking down, hey, this is realistically how long this takes to do. Now, if you multiply that by all of these orders and you're doing, so I'm going to give you a real life, like a real look into what it will look like doing items for grad season. And when you have multiple items, how to organize it. Even if you don't have a website, how to take orders, be organized with your orders, be efficient in your orders, being able to communicate with your potential customers, how to place an order and making sure that order is correct, how they can submit their pictures to you, even if you don't have a website, and you're still going to come off very, 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 very professional. It's not going to be like you're just someone that is a crafter. I know, no shade, no tea. Y'all know when it comes to this, I feel like once you're taking money, it's no longer crafting. Even as a side hustle or as a business, it has to be a different mindset. You have to talk a different talk. You have to walk a different walk. You have to present yourself to the people who are giving you their hard-earned money. You have to present yourself in a way to where they feel comfortable giving you their hard-earned money. So we focus on that. And that is another reason why we have the main sessions, but I know that it's important to have support throughout. So we have weekly sessions, study hall sessions, help sessions, however you want to call them, all the way through grad season for me in Miami. Now, I know some people might extend, but the Q&A sessions will last until the end of May, but that's also my birthday weekend. So I think it's like the 26th. So before my birthday is like the last Q&A kind of study hall help session. All right. So do I also sell the templates? Yes, we do. Give me a moment. We're going to talk about the options for that. So enroll in 365 Creative Academy's School of Graduation Customs Master Program, a 6-day journey to learn the art of producing the top-selling custom items for grad season. Get ready to, as y'all know, that's our motto, unlock your creativity for unforgettable graduation keepsakes. Learn the art of crafting grad stoles, handheld printed fans, yard signs, grad cap toppers, custom drinkware, custom diploma pillows, keychains, t-shirts, and buttons. This comprehensive masterclass, ooh, Jesus, didn't I realize that was like that? Well, guy, that lets you know I wasn't using Chat GPT for this because oh no, that okay, I do see why it is like that way. I realize why I wrote that way. In this comprehensive masterclass, we guide you through. I was like, I was missing this comprehensive class will guide you through, but we technically works too. We guide you through every step from design to completed product. Our live interactive sessions cover design inspiration, material selection, crafting techniques, and finishing touches. By the end, you will have the skills to create a stunning array of graduation keepsakes. Here's what you will gain by enrolling into this master program. Master the art of designing unique graduation keepsakes in free programs like Silhouette Studio and Canva. The way that my templates are set up, there's no pro elements used. So whatever elements they have, you will be able to, basically create and add backgrounds, add pictures. So even if you only have the free Canva version, you'll be able to still use the template that I have and how I provide mine, because it's a PDF file. So it's not embedded into Canva where I'm like designing it with like pro elements and things of that nature. Even with Silhouette Studio, the free version is a lot that you can do from there. So you can design it, print it, cut it by hand, or if you have a machine, you can of course cut certain things out that needs to be cut. Acquire hands-on crafting skills for a variety of products. Y'all know that I do not like the word crafting, but for SEO purposes, I had to drop that in there. But for me, it's about a skill set. It's really acquiring a skill set. It's not just crafting. Nike doesn't say they craft. They have a skill set in producing apparel and shoes and things of that nature. Learn how to price, market, and sell your custom items effectively. Marketing and selling, not the same. Selling and pricing, not the same. It is important to understand the differences and how they affect one another. One is dependent on the other, but they are not the same. So that is what we're going to go through in this. And that's why we're starting off day one. Day one, we're going over that. So the things that we're going to make: grad stoles, fans, yard signs, grad cap toppers, custom drinkware, specifically 20-ounce tumblers and mugs. I'm just going to let you know, like, we're not going over every single drinkware. The keepsake diploma pillows, keychains, t-shirts, and buttons, because these are some of the top rated items. Oh, and yard signs is supposed to be yard signs and door signs, because everyone doesn't have a yard. You have some people who are in apartment complexes and condos and things of that nature, and they don't have a really big yard. So it's actually yard signs and door signs. So we're going to go over like designing for those and what you need to do to be able to produce them, whether you are printing them yourself or outsourcing. I am team outsourcing. Okay. Less work, be able to do more orders, let somebody else do the heavy lifting. You just collect your coins. And if you do it right, you are not losing. You're still going to profit from the work that you're actually putting in. All right. So why choose our masterclass? You're going to get live, interactive, and engaging sessions via Zoom. So these are not taught in a Facebook setting, so you don't have to be on social media. If you are someone that is like my sister right now, she is fasting from social media, you would still be able to join this class and learn. Well, I guess if you're hearing the sound of my voice, you're not fasting from social media. But if for some reason, something happened with social media, like it did last week, if somebody had a class scheduled last week when there was that outage, hey, you will probably feel like you wasted your money, you had to wait and now they have to reschedule. Ours are done via Zoom. Okay. It's going to allow you to, when we get to the design part of it, if you need to share your screen during the help sessions, the study hall sessions, I can see exactly what it is that you're doing. If you have a question about the font that you're using, the placement, that is what these sessions are for, is to give you continuous help throughout. expert guidance from an experienced and successful customs entrepreneur who has generated huge profits every grad season and beyond. And that would be me, she, I, her. The amount of money that I make just from fans alone is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm just letting you know. I am someone that's experienced in this to know what all it truly takes, how much time it takes. And although something seems very simple when you are doing onesies and twosies, it is a totally different ball game when you are doing multiples. It is like working overtime. And the one thing that I will say, I'll say the one thing, but one of the things that always bugs me is you guys are taught to do bundles, and most of you guys are heavily discounting a bundle, and you're doing more work. Would you ever? So this is now a question that I'm looking for some engagement, because I got to keep the numbers up. So I need you guys to double tap the screen. I know it's a lot of information coming at you. You probably got your ears up, but I need you to double tap the screen over on TikTok and on Facebook and YouTube. If you have not liked it, close out or just exit out of the live chat, give the video a thumbs up, and then come right back to answer this question. Okay. And actually, I just forgot. It just made me forget my whole freaking question, Shakir. Like saying that part, it's gonna come back to me. What the heck was I just saying? I was about to ask y'all a question. Oh, I know. Wait, no, that wasn't that one. That was later on. What was I about to say to y'all? I know it was about the multiple items. Oh my God, I just had a whole brain freeze telling y'all to like. This is why I don't like doing that. I lose my train of thought. Like I was on a roll. I know something about being frustrated. Dang it, I lost my whole train of thought. We're gonna have to come back to that thought. But anywho, oftentimes it's like doing a lot of things, and it's really inexpensive, it's really fast to do. Oh, I know what it was. You guys are bundling, and my question was going to be, how many of you guys would work overtime on your 9 to 5 or whatever it is, like your corporate job, your job that's not where your name is not under owner? How many of you would work overtime for less money? How many of you see y'all have my back? Y'all be having my back over here. That's what I'm talking. You know what? Y'all all right with me. Y'all had on, stop kind of posting over here, but y'all all right with me. I tell you, y'all all right with me. Okay. Somebody said, shoot, no, ma'am, no way, no how. Not me. Exactly, right? So I'm seeing a lot of instructors, influencers, coaches, teachers of this craft business promote bundle, 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 bundle. And when they're saying bundle, they're also saying, because people like a good bundle, they like to save money and da da da. And people are heavily discounting it, like heavily discounting. And I'm like, why are you doing more work for less pay? Now, I'm all for bundling. Don't get me wrong, but there's a way to do it where it's going to make sense, and you are not losing, and you're putting in extra hours and making less money. The more items that you do as a solopreneur for one order keeps you from doing anything else. So if there's a certain amount of money that you desire to make hourly, and one order is taking up 2, 3, 4 hours, and I've had conversations with people where they're doing all of this stuff, it literally took them an entire day to complete one order. And they made, after all of the expenses and things like that, they made less than what they would make at just like on their regular job. And so it's like, why are we so focused on, we think that, oh, if I didn't have my job, I'll have more time. But you had the time. You spent 8 hours on one person's order. And once you did all the expenses and looked at it, you might as well go to work. But that's because most instructors who are very popular to you guys, all they teach are the crafts. Oh, go to Dollar Tree, go do this, go do that. It's really inexpensive. You can make so much money doing this. But they don't teach you the business side. They don't teach you the business side. They got you working 9 to 5 for no pay. She's like, nah, never for less. No, ma'am, not me, not at all, not really. She's like, I really need to quit playing and book a consult with you. I got an idea I know you would run with. Oh, definitely. Get at me. But yeah, so I'm going to help you figure out what all you could be doing and how you can scale I've told this story, a couple of times, that even though I was skilled in certain things, that's when it became a new avenue for me and orders were like flooding in. It was so important. I am very grateful that I did not get greedy and I stuck to 1 to 2 things. And once I mastered them through that season, the next season, it's like that stuff is clockwork to me. I wasn't making any mistakes. I can do those things with my eyes closed. Then I added on something new and I've gradually grown every single year. And you may know how to do fans. You may be doing fans for parties. You may have been doing like certain things here and there. And maybe all these things you have done at some point, but it's a lot different when you're now putting it all together for one order. It's a lot different, especially when it's for a grad and you're talking about onesies and twosies, not multiple orders. But we're going to talk about that day one. I'm telling y'all, day one is going to be absolutely amazing. So I know the game. I know the headaches and I know the game to be profitable this grad season. I still actively sell during grad season. I don't just teach, I do. I still actively sell. Okay. So you're going to get access to some bonus resources and templates. This is perfect for at-home DIYers and small businesses seeking to enhance their product line. So if, like I said, if things are kind of slow for you, you feel like what you're doing is a little oversaturated, you can't really get, you're trying to do all the holiday stuff, you didn't really quite find your footing, you haven't really added to your customer base, this will be a great way. Okay. Everybody knows somebody that's graduating. And then also join this masterclass. As I said before, you get continued support all through the 2024 spring grad season with weekly live Q&A help, i.e. study hall sessions. Okay. You get unlimited playback to every single video, the 6 main classes, every single weekly session. So if you missed it, it might be a question in there that's going to be beneficial to you. And you have access to that well beyond grad season. So there might be questions in there that someone asked that's going to help you come Christmas time. All right. And you may not have to join our Christmas master program, but you have unlimited access to all of the playbacks and, for the lifetime of our website. As long as if it don't go belly up and they remove everything, hey, you'll have it. But even with that, how I record and give you guys access to my playbacks, the secondary site, I doubt will ever go anywhere. So we back up and back up and back up how you access the playbacks. Okay. And then you'll get access to our exclusive Student Union community for more support during that one. And it's like you get quicker answers. So the study hall sessions are only once a week. But within the community, there's 2 communities. You'll have the Facebook one. And for those who are not on Facebook, we actually have a community right inside 365 Creative Academy's website. So you're going to be able to ask questions and things like that any day of the week, any time of day, and be able to get help and assistance. All right. So elevate your craft into a business. So discover effective pricing strategies for profitability. Learn marketing and promotion techniques for your handmade products. Explore various sales channels, including Shopify, to reach a broader audience, but it's not limited to Shopify. You don't have to have a Shopify. If you already kind of have a Wix, or if you want to do it through your Square invoices or PayPal invoices, those who have taken my pricing for profit and my pricing therapy, they know about the game when it comes to using like PayPal invoices. I've never used Square, so I don't know if they are as detailed with invoices as PayPal is, but I'm going to show you how you can take orders and send invoices, even if you don't have a website, and have a professional presence and make everything streamlined for you. Okay. So here is the schedule. We do have a intro. We're going to kind of just talk about some things, kind of an intro session on the 15th at 6:30. And then day one is on March 22nd, which is next week, Wednesday, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All times are Eastern Standard Time. All times are Eastern Standard Time. 6:30, that's when we are going to do, I just realized, no, so that's the first one for marketing, promoting, pricing, selling strategies. Day two is March 27th, same time, 6:30 is when we're going to go over the grad stoles. April 3rd, which is that following Wednesday, is grad fans. And I strategically put those two at the beginning because they are the ones that most people will start with. And if you can get those down and you can start marketing it, like using day one and start marketing, selling those, by the time we get to the other part of it, if you want to incorporate those, you can, but you can really get the buzz going with stoles and fans. Those are the top two selling items for grad season. So that's why we strategically start with those two first. Then on April 6th, which is a Saturday, that is our long session. This session is going to be, I'm telling you now, it's going to be extremely long. We do have a break built in. Be prepared to be with me for a while. So it's far enough to where you can plan for April 6th and hopefully not make a lot of plans for that day, because it is going to be that is going to be a full-on masterclass in of itself, because we're going over drinkware. If you've never done my method for tumblers, you will master tumblers, not just for grad season, but beyond, because we're going to go over my master technique for tumblers. We're going to do mugs as well. The Diploma pillows with a custom picture on the other side, because with the pillows, you can, of course, submit both sides. So Diploma, either you can do just Diploma or you can do two-sided with the pictures. I know most people have small format printers, so we're going to go over how to tile and put them together for, that pillow. And buttons and keychains. Those are also big. Those can be pretty decent money makers, and they are a low entry cost, but you can see a really high return on things like buttons and keychains, because they can be made really, really fast. It's something that you can make multiple of, because you can print multiple on one sheet of paper. So they have they are really, 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 really good profit margin when it comes to keychains and buttons. Okay. Yard signs is on the 10th. So that would be the following Wednesday. And then on that Friday, April 12th, is grad cap toppers. That one is fairly newer. And the reason why it is kind of a last one is it's not as big of a seller, because once a lot of grads realize that they can't, especially high school grads. Now, college ones, they can wear them, but for a lot of districts, the high school grads cannot put the toppers on. So that's normally the last thing that parents and even the grads think about kind of getting. They want them for pictures and things of that nature, but they don't really order those as like they will do the other, the other items. So it's an important item to, skill to kind of have, but it is going to be the last one, because it's, kind of, most people say save the best for last, but in this case, it's saving the least for last, because it's not as important, but it is a good skill to have. And that one is at 6:30 to 6:30. So all of them are at 6:30, except for the one on Saturday, which starts at 12 noon. Okay, so you can get some things done in the morning, run your errands, start your, if you're going to cook on site, do all that. So I made it at 12 for the people on the East Coast and in Central Time. Now, if you're on the West Coast, it's still a little bit early, but that should give you guys enough time to kind of get some things done in the morning and be prepared to be with the professor for a few hours on April 6th. Okay. Yeah, so that's the full lineup. And as of right now, the study hall sessions are on Sundays. They're only 45 minutes to an hour. So because we have one every single week. So they're going to be quick sessions. I would prefer to have, like same way I do essentials now, be able to get those questions in early, if that's possible. That way I can kind of prep for, answers and things of that nature, because we want those sessions to be in and out because they are every week and they are on Sundays. All right. So that is the full lineup of the grad program. All right. If you're just joining, remember that this masterclass includes the Grad Fan Bootcamp as well as Grad Stoves for Beginners. So if you purchased those last year, you're going to see, you should already see in your dashboard the Zoom for those refreshers. This is included. You don't have to pay anything extra for those particular ones. It does not include the full program. It's not, oh, I got the Grad Fan Bootcamp, I get access to the master program. No, the Yard Signs is a new class. The Toppers is a brand new class. The Sublimation for Graduation is a brand new class. So you do not get access to all that, but you do get a discount. So if you go over to your dashboard for the Grad Fan Bootcamp or the Grad Stoves for Beginners, there is a chapter in there that says discount code. You're going to open it. You're going to see a link that says click here. You click it. It's going to take you to the Grad Customs Masters Program page. You're going to add that to your cart, whether you choose to do one-time payment or buy now, pay later, which means you're going to use Sezzle. Whichever one you decide to use, there is a discount for $25.63, but you must use that code. When you click on that link, it's going to take you to this page. You're going to need to add it to your cart. Will be logged in, add it to your cart. That discount code will be in your cart and applied at checkout. We've already had 3 people use it, so I know that it works. If it does not work, it's probably because you did not actually, if you see it, if it doesn't work and you have access to it, just let me know. Because if you want access to the grad, like one of those, if you want access to it, technically you don't have a record of it on your shop account, and I'll have to manually go in and apply that discount for you. But for the most part, it should work. I know 3 people have used that code already. All right. Now, cost-wise, it may seem pricey, but you see everything that you get, and I'm giving you support all the way through grad season, every single week. If you follow what we talk about in day 1, this amount will be a drop in the bucket. It will be a drop in the bucket. If you do Sezzle, the Sezzle here says $31.41, but that is based off of the $125. It's actually a little bit more. I don't know if you go here, will it tell you when it switch? I don't think it does. So it's actually going to be a little bit more than $31. So if it's a little bit tight, sign up through Sezzle, and you're going to pay under $40 to be able to attend the session. You'll get access to all of them, and then you'll just pay them. You'll make that $30 or $40 back in no time if you follow what we're going to discuss in day 1. I promise you, you will make it back and then some. We actually just had someone that contacted us, and they want to sponsor, and we're going to basically call it the scholarship fund, someone every single quarter for our essentials. Because between our essentials and some of our online, our free gyms and our pricing for profit and our business classes, she said the jump that she saw, because she was someone that could not, the price was a little steep for her at that time. And now her sales, her profit margins have increased so much that she's like, not just one time, she wants to sponsor someone every single quarter for the rest of this year and probably beyond, with having the opportunity to attend or enroll in our essentials. That is how great and how effective my classes are. Okay. I know I can purchase with Sezzle, but I'm searching HS Ink on Sezzle, but it's not coming up. If you get enough searches, will you be, wait, if you get enough searches, will you be a feature? I have no idea. All I know is if you go to the website and you check out, and, you know, of course you're logged in, when it pops up, it may come up for Shop Pay. And I need to probably figure out some way to let people know, when you go in, because we have Shop Pay and you go to your cart, that's going to pop up. It's going to ask you for your phone number, and it's going to kind of basically connect you to Shop Pay. Don't put in your phone number. If you want to pay with a regular credit card, you want to pay with Sezzle, when that pop-up comes up, do not put in your phone number. Just exit out. And then when you scroll down and you're looking at more like payment options or something like that, then you're going to see Sezzle. So you'll be able to click on that, and it will take you to the gateway to be able to purchase it. We actually had some people who purchased with Sezzle already this morning from when we posted just posted the initial one on Facebook. We had a few people that have already actually signed up via Sezzle. I know, right? That's absolutely amazing. Hello, Hans. I'm not in the US. Are there any options for payment plans? So we have Sezzle. You also have PayPal, buy now, pay later, that you can, end up applying for. And you also have Shop Pay. We don't have like Klarna or Afterpay. One of them said that our website wasn't, the things that we were selling didn't qualify. I forget which one. So we only have Sezzle. You can try PayPal, buy now, pay later. That is international, wherever PayPal, is. And then of course, Shop Pay. Yes, so you are able to use Shop Pay, and Shop Pay does, as I'm saying, if you want to use Shop Pay, especially using their buy now, pay later option, you can. But if you're looking specifically for Sezzle, do not put your phone number into that. Just exit out so that you can actually access. Because once you do that, it's going to basically take you to the gateway to use Shop Pay and not just use a regular credit card, or, some people use Google Pay, like the Google Wallet, or Sezzle. Excuse me. No, Affirm. We don't have Affirm on ours, on our site. Is it just one discount? Even though, yes, it's just one discount. Yeah, it's just one discount. All right. So when it comes to templates, here's some other good news. If you have not done so already, check your emails. Check your emails. And check them often, because you should be getting emails with updated ones. So for I think the Stone was updated last year for the 70-inch, where we included the 70 and the 72. And I believe the one that's like a straight one, I think the straight one and no edge is only in the vault. That one is not on the website. But all of our fan templates, have been updated or are in the process of being updated. When I first did these in 2019, it's like time came so fast. So I had the dates only up until like 2023. I didn't know that these, people would still be buying these and want these. And then someone actually purchased them and was like, hey, this only says to 2023. Do you have an updated version? So we have updated them up until 2029. So you have 2024 through 2029 as far as the dates already set up for you. You can customize every last one of them. We've included the PDF and the Photoshop one. So before, where it was like silhouette only, SVG only. Oh, I got to take one of these off. I have to take this one off. So instead of it being just only those, you are now going to get all of them, a Silhouette version, a PDF version, an SVG version if you are a Cricut user, and a Photoshop version. All that can be edited. They are not PLR. Please do not go sell my stuff. I'm not that friendly, okay? I work hard. Those who are on TikTok saw what it took for me to customize and actually make every last one of these templates usable in the different file formats. Please don't steal my stuff. I'm like, I work too hard. They're not even that expensive. So please don't, please don't take advantage. All right. But just check your emails, because every time I update one, it should have sent out an email saying, hey, the file has been updated, and you're going to want to download that file to have the new dates on it. Now, the thumbnails may or may not change, but the descriptions will change. So I will let you guys, make sure that people know that you have dates from 2024 to 2029. Okay. But the template vault has everything and then some. There are some templates that will never touch the website. They are only in the vault. The vault is $83.65. If you purchase the masterclass, did I activate it? Because I was doing it and then I ended up having to take my husband to the hospital. If you purchase the masterclass or the master program already and you don't have the vault and you want it, email us your order number and I will send you a discount code, because I have to fix that. But if you get the master program, there will be a discount for 50% off of the vault. And it has all the templates and then some. Some like Tumblr templates. I'm going to come over here to Silhouette real quick because it's easier, because most of them are over here. Let's see. I got to go through. It's a lot of them over here. I opened up way too many files. Oh, wait, you know what? I don't think I opened one yet. Let's see. Let's go over here. I did it. You guys are now seeing it here, but the yard sign ones that I have with like the Polaroids and all of that, last year I changed them into the paddle style for the Dollar Tree paddles. And there's also tumblers for them as well. So this one right here is where you can match the tumbler to the yard sign, to banners and posters and things of that nature. There's one for that. There's the one for, this is the 20-ounce tumblers for the tossing caps. There's a yard sign that also matches that. And then you have the tumbler templates for it. The You Did It alumni status is an exclusive. There's also a paddle for the tossing caps. I'm actually adding some more that's kind of already set up, but the ones with the faux stones for the Grad cap topper, that's there. And I actually have a few other ones. So this week I'm going to end up uploading a lot of stuff to the template vault for grad season. There are some backgrounds that I'm going to include. Now, will they be on the templates? No, but they will be backgrounds. And of course, when you're taking the class, I'm going to show you how to easily add those backgrounds to your template. And that way you can customize them and you're not, you don't just have like one. I don't really, to be honest, guys, I know it's easier for some, especially if you're brand spanking new. Now, I'm going to have some things that are going to be great for those who are newbies. One really good template that you can just, keep adding to if you want to kind of get into it. But once you want to unlock your creativity and really get into the nitty gritty, you got to have to design them yourself. I don't want it to be just my design voice. I want you to put your own spin on it, even if it's just a matter of choosing your own font for something. I like to see how creative you guys can be with the foundation that I've set for you, and having, the layout and things like that. You can change the colors, but I want to see your creativity shine through. So I don't really like to do a lot of designs that are pre-made, like backgrounds and things like that. And I'm also not a busy background type of person. I like clean. So most of my templates are kind of like most of my designs are kind of like that. So I'm going to show you guys a few of the things that I have designed myself over the years. As you can see, this is very, very busy. And I told y'all, this is why I like Silhouette Studio. I love Silhouette Studio, you know, opposed to some of the other ones, because my crazy can live freely on the Silhouette, like on the design page. I have 30,000 different ideas that will filter through my head at any given time. And I need to see I need to see all of them at one time. That's just me. Like I need to see them. So normally my screen looks like this. It looks a little crazy. Okay. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But you'll get to kind of see a little bit here. This is where fonts really make a difference. These are basically the same exact yard signs, but each one has different personality because of the way the name is. I still kind of kept with the same scheme of black on the top, and then the name is in white, kind of has the same outline, but just using different fonts. One, because of the size of a name, and just personality wise, but everything else is basically the same. And that's what I like to kind of teach when it comes to that. So we have that style. If they don't have, pictures, I teach about how to still make money with yard signs, even if they don't want to use pictures. Some people lose out on that yard sign money because they're so focused on adding some type of picture to it. I've sold just as many yard signs without pictures that I have with pictures. I sell a lot. I'm going to give y'all now a gem, outside of the March 22nd class. I sell more of these to people who just want to support. I have a neighbor that literally had about 7 grad yard signs because people were just buying them and just putting them just sending them. Like, it's just the school. They just had their name. This one doesn't even have a name on it. This one right here doesn't even have a name on it. And people will buy them like that. I sell just as many of those, and you don't have to do it printed. I still sell some with vinyl on it because it's a different price point. And we're going to talk about that on the 22nd as well, in having different price points to fit different budgets and still not feel like you're losing out. You can have lower cost items, but the product needs to reflect that. Some of you guys want to lower your prices on premium services, premium products. We got to get out of the mindset of doing that. Okay. And so same exact font. So once I found a font that works for her, same exact font, but then this yard sign is a totally different. I did not tell you to zoom in that far. Is a totally different setup. Okay. And then there's this one. And believe it or not, both of those clients ordered all three. I didn't know which one they wanted. They gave me a bunch of pictures. I mocked them all up, thinking that they would just choose which one they like best. They ordered all 3 layouts. You never know. Like, trust me, you just never know. We can't call people's pockets. I thought, hey, I'm going to just offer 3. You're going to pick which one you want best, whatever. All 3 of them. And both those clients ordered the 3 sets. So we have that one. Like I said, the You Did It alumni, and then you have the alumni status one. That particular is exclusive to the vault. It won't be on our site. Let's see. We can close out of this one. I don't know what's going to pop up next. Oh, that's actually the actual template one. Don't need that one on there. So here are some stoles. I had a parent and she purchased stoles for all of the seniors. Like, it was all of her daughter's best friends. So all of the seniors on the volleyball team. So no pictures. Keep it real simple. Same thing with them. I, offered, they didn't buy all 3, but I just I always show different layouts, and they chose which one. And she ordered I forget. I don't know if this doesn't. I don't think this has all of the names and stuff. But I want to say it was about 6 of them that she ordered for all of the seniors that were on the volleyball team at this particular school. No pictures. So know that it won't be just the families that order items for you, from you. You just have to know how to market and sell it so where it's going to give somebody who has a senior, maybe has an idea like this person where their child is on a team, they're really close with their teammates, and that was her gift to that team who's been her daughter's like best friends. So know that it's not just the grads and the grads families. There are other people who will think about grad items, okay? And this is what you learn in our master program. Different styles. I feel like I'm very unique. And this is why I don't really necessarily like I have templates, but I can give you unique approaches to designs. So this right here, the grad one, before was exclusive. No, this particular style is exclusive to the Vault, but the varsity letter one is not. That one is or should be on the website. If it's not there, it's probably still in draft mode. I think I need to create a thumbnail for it, is why it's only reason why it's not active. But both are in the are going to be in the Vault. But it's just his picture. I made his stole, of course, beforehand. So he took his pictures, his senior pictures beforehand. And then his fan has a picture of, hey, the stole. It's like, it's the same thing. So there's just the grad here. It has his degree here. Oh, wait, I'm showing y'all with my finger, but they don't see it. So the degree, just grad, and then class of 2021, standard font, and then the mascot, which is actually the same exact thing that's here on the stole. We end up putting it there. So it's not as much work. You just have to know how to arrange it. Sometimes you'll create certain things and all the elements are there. And now it's easy to really do these mock-ups and just really mock up different items and different products, even if you're using Silhouette Studio. Most people think that that's only possible in something like Photoshop, but it's really easy to do and rearrange things around to make other items. So there's that one. And these are just me giving you kind of some examples of, the elements. Some things are elements, some things are full on templates. Someone asked about the templates. So this is just kind of a look at like a lot of the different styles all in one. And they're really easy to mock up. And I just have my clients choose which ones they want. I have a certain minimum order and how they have to order. I communicate that with them. And then that's when they decide like how many fans, they want. So this is just kind of seeing same exact picture, same exact font, same color scheme, and just having different setups. Okay. And so no. You don't have to have grad pictures. So this is just I'm not sure this was her prom, or it's like a regular picture, but knowing how to use them, it's not straight on, her body's tilted to the side, but that's one of the things I teach. And when you go in there, if you purchase it, you'll have access to the grad fan boot camp, and you're going to hear me talk about those. So before we get to the grad ones, if you want to watch those tonight, you can. You have access to those classes, and the playbacks. If you're just joining the grad program, you will be added to those other 2 classes, and you'll be able to watch the playbacks for those. Okay. Here's one with well, this is for the toppers, but it came from the fan. And end up mixing the cap. This particular cap is exclusive to the Vault. The one for like on all of the other basic templates, it's a different cap. This cap is exclusive to the Vault. And as well as this diploma, because the other one is a different one. So these are exclusive to the Vault. But you can see here where we have that, the 2023, the way his name is. And once I set his name here, once I set his 2023, it made it easy to create other items. That is how I teach. And that's how we make it efficient in how you mock things up, how you make them, how you sell them, and you're able to offer more without doing more to where you're losing out on money. Make sense? Uh-oh, where we go? So let's go to get rid of that one. Wait, don't. And I should have opened that one too. He also had let me see. Can I find it over here real quick? The joys of things shutting down. Ooh, this is a good one too, the vest. The joy of things shutting down is you have them in your recovered documents. And this is me going all the way back to May of 2023. Let me see. Let me go. Let me find. What is that? I'm going to tell you to open that. That's from somebody's church stuff. That's not Grad. I'm looking for Hugo frame. Ooh, this is one of my favorite stoles. I like this stole because they had the 3 flags of all his nationalities. I thought that was really, really dope when his mom asked about that. Hold on. I'm trying to find. Why do you keep opening this thing? It's so sensitive. Okay, I may have to go up. Okay, I just saw Hugo, but I don't know what it was. Hugo fan, no. Where is Hugo frame? There we go. Let's see. I saw a question here. Masterclass for this grad, or no, Essentials does not include that. So it would be just like the master program for the grad customs is its own program. It is not included in Essentials. Although we do have a little bit of grad in the design classes. Not this week, because this week is rhinestones. Next week it's a little bit of grad, unless y'all, like I said, y'all can submit a design idea that you want to be able to do. But if not, it's going to be what I was going to design. And since I'm in the grad frame of mind, we're going to do kind of like some grad stuff. But they end up changing the color. So this is the old colors based off of, I forgot why we end up changing the colors. I'm not sure why she ended up changing them, but we had these, and then it ended up being the color that you saw. But it was so easy, so easy. When they wanted to change the colors, changing the colors on this, super, 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 super easy. So this was a selfie frame from Phone Board, same exact elements, just use a different picture. He was sitting on the edge, like it was his senior picture, sitting on the edge of something, I forget. But yeah, so we're not going over frames, but just know that it is possible. Oh no, the vault discount is for grad. It's for grad only. Let's see. Let's put the bring to front. Put the mock-up template over the top. Group. Oh, that might be the wrong one for this. But this is one of my favorite stoles. I just love this part here with the 3 flags. Okay, so don't worry about it. Like I said, because I was in the middle of working on it, If you don't have the vault, I said just email us with your order number and I will get that discount code for you to get the vault for 50% off. But once we get off of here, I will activate that to where as long as you add them both to the cart, you'll get 50% off of the vault. All right, so there, I love that one. And then this is a vest. And as you'll notice, same exact thing that was on the stove and on the fan. Same thing over here. It has a degree. It has the grad. Just changed up the pictures. And then we have the background. So I think this is probably one of the most that I've actually put on a, on an item, all these different pictures, but it was a lot of real estate. It just made it so much easier. Here is a grad topper. His was he wanted a Nipsey one. You can somewhat see it. And this was done in Silhouette Studio, all done in Silhouette Studio. So you're going to learn on the last day how to create grad cap toppers a couple of different ways. This particular one this one is done with my EcoSolvent printer. No, was that one done Sublimation? No, this one thing was probably my EcoSolvent printer, but you can do a couple different ways for like Sublimation. So here is that tossing cap grad sign. And like I said, we have it for the yard sign. We also have the tumbler one, but this is kind of the setup for that one, just so you can kind of see that one. This is one from 2020. And what was kind of interesting was they're actually related, this one and the other one. So what I did, I don't know, it's just like a thing about family. It's like I like to create like these like kind of like connections. Dang it, hers is gone, I think. Let's see. Is it? It might be gone already. Yeah, but her sister's, I used the font from her grad to be the last name of her sisters. It was just that little connection for me. So when the family is looking at both of those, they're still connected. And they got one more daughter. I got a long time before I do hers, but I'm already thinking about how I'm going to make that connection between this one, the one for the sister, and for the little one. So I'm already thinking about that one for when she graduates. But when I do families and I'm doing them like generations and like multiple kids, I like to kind of create connections. So there's that one. Let's see. So this one has no pictures whatsoever. This was more of the straight line one. There was no curve to it. So like I said, we do have a template for that one as well. This was a tumbler, and this was actually kind of, I'm going to say viral, but kind of sort of that whole thing on TikTok where it was, if you move this around, like it's going in between the letters. Have y'all seen that on TikTok? And it's with Canva. But of course, I'll show you can do it in Silhouette Studio as well. So I can position her anywhere. So I did it on that one. I also did it on her, like just this senior picture here. Here is another stole. No pictures, just degree, school, year, stuff like that. Here is one of those middle school ones. So going from 8th grade to high school. And then this is that one that I said is the paddle one that's exclusive to the vault. So it's just like that yard sign for Khalees, but it's now in a paddle format and just kind of having the tossing caps. You can add all the information to it. And then her stole. name and stuff is the same, colors. So I'm going to talk about that, how to incorporate the same fonts and stuff like that, and just make your life easier. Here is another suite of fans and using different pictures. So these two pictures are the same. This is a different picture than this one. So there was a 1, 2, 3, 4 different pictures, all have different layouts to it. Here is another stall. This one actually was not for the graduate. This was her mother's. Her mom wanted a stole for her to wear. So again, stoles are not just like, families don't buy them just for the graduates. They will buy them for themselves and things of that nature. So know that there is good money to be made. And there is Brianna's fans. Oh, her stole is not quite, let me see, I can move it back over. Yeah, there we go. No fancy backgrounds, and it looked absolutely amazing. I'm actually going to drop the pictures. I'm always taking pictures. I always forget to post them on Instagram. I'm not great at promoting via Instagram. I don't post on Instagram a lot, and I still get orders. So know that, you don't have to be an Instagram, heavy on Instagram or certain social medias to still get orders. I don't post most of what I do. Like, I post it, like most of you guys will see it on like Facebook, but that's not where most of my clients are, because everyone that's on my Facebook is normally a student of mine. They aren't really buying, although I actually have had some students that requested that we design some things and make some things. But my actual clients is a lot of word of mouth. Even if I don't post anything on social media, some of these, the final products, I got a phone full of pictures. They've never touched social media, yet I still get orders every single year. One, making sure that my business information is available with their product to where they need to quickly show someone. And two, just having a great product where people are inquiring about it. They're asking the person that has it. I had clients where they saw someone at a graduation the year before, and then they contacted me for them, not 1, 2 years later. When all she did, she saw her at her college when she had dual enrollment, and they contacted me 2 years later. They remembered her stoles and the fact that it was double-sided, because she knew that her child would also have dual graduation. So I made a stole that had the high school graduation stuff on one side, the college on the other, and 2 years later, she contacted me for her other child. And yeah, so I want to show you really quickly before we hop off how easy it is to use our templates in Canva. So just give me one moment to go over to Canva. All right, hold on. No, you don't know. So with the stoles, your syllabus will break it down. So for the stoles, I'm actually going to go over, is it 4 or 5 different ways? You can actually do stoles with sublimation, HTV, DTF, HTV, sublimation, DTF, or embroidery. So, all right, we're going to go upload. I'm going to go choose files. I'm going to go to, just going to go to this one and open up this. So it's going to pop up over here. It's going to load up, and then I'll show you how you can add a background and add the images. No, I will not be teaching embroidery. I do not do embroidery. I'm just saying that that's an option for you. If you purchase the Master Grad class, what is the discount for the Vault template? The template vault. I'm like, wait a minute, because you wrote Vault template program. So the template vault, it's going to be 50% off. Okay, there we go. So when you open it up, because ours is not technically a Canva template, it is a PDF. So you're going to open it up, and you can already see kind of that frame. So there's our disclaimer on there. It will tell you also how to edit this. So to change the background, open, import, or select element of the background you want to use. Click and drag the background over this disclaimer image. So let's say I wanted glitter. All right, they have, so I want to put this glitter in there. I'm going to click, bring it over. It's going to drop it in. You cannot pull in backgrounds without it being a frame. So that's how easy that is. And then you're going to want to go in and lock that layer so that when you bring in a picture, it doesn't jump to it. So then this one, we're going to go ahead and just rotate it 90 degrees. Place that there. You can go ahead and customize and change that. If you want to do the, you did it, group that together and then rotate it. Place that. You can change the color. Okay. The years, you are able to select those. You'll see all of the colors up here and change them to whatever colors you want them to be. And it's all grouped together. So just take it and bring it up here. You can make it bigger if you want. You can keep it smaller. You can make it come to the outside if you want. All of that is totally up to you. I'm going to go back to elements. I'm going to go Grad. I'm just going to use one of the ones they have here. So see all. I'm going to grab this young lady. Now, if you don't have Pro, you can use Remove BG, or you can use other platforms to remove the background. In Silhouette Studio, you can do, what's the thing called? Edit point tracing. But I'm going to go to, I have Pro, so I'm going to go to Edit Photo, remove the background. So see, it's in the front. We're going to increase the size of her. I'm going to come to position, go to layers, move her behind. I need to move behind this one. So let's, where did she go? Oh, right here. So behind this one. Now, this is the only part that drives me nuts about this. Sometimes I want to pull this in, pull this up. And of course, I can change the color. I didn't know which picture I'm going to choose, but you can just kind of change all the colors. Same thing, you know, even with the Diploma, you can add the names to it. But everything is fully customizable, and that's how easy our PDF is to use in Canva. All right. Oh, okay, Jesse. I was gonna try and see if I had your phone number to give you a call after this. I saw it earlier, but great. It'll get shipped out today. But yeah, that's just how easy it is. And all of the ones that have a PDF, it will be the same way. There's also one for Photoshop. We're going to briefly go over those, and I will mainly teach from Silhouette Studio. All of the design tips and things like that, you're going to pretty much see me teach them from Silhouette Studio, but you can apply those same design concepts to Canva, to Photoshop, and things of that nature. But I am going to use Silhouette Studio for the class mainly. All right. So we've been on for quite some time now. How long we've been on? An hour and 40 minutes. So I know it's a lot of information. If you go right to our website, hsinc365.com, the Graduation Customs Master's Program is at the very top. The cost is $125.63. Okay. And that is going to be for 6 dedicated sessions, as well as of right now. Now, if the sessions slow down, we may change to bi-weekly, but as of right now, it is set for every Sunday, 45 minutes at the most, because it is my Sunday. But that's the best day, because come April, we have our master's program in April, Photoshop, like there's a lot of stuff happening in April. So that's the only day I really have free. So we're going to do those kind of like study hall sessions every single Sunday. 45 minutes max is just to kind of answer questions. Anyone needs to share their screen. If you're struggling with, you need some encouragement, struggling with pricing and things like that, you're putting it out there, you're not getting any hints, getting any hits. What can, we suggest to maybe help you get some orders? So it's going to be a support system every single Sunday. We will have a live. So you're getting all of that for $125.63. If you need to be able to break it up, we do have a buy now, pay later option. Make sure that you guys choose that. If you choose the $125, yet you go in and pay via Sezzle, we will remove you from the group and ban you from being able to purchase other classes, right? So buy now, pay later option is $135.63. It's going to come down to, it's a little, I forget what it is, but it's a little under $40, because I think with the 125 was like 131. So it's well under $40, $35, somewhere around there. If you do buy now, pay later. Okay. No, you can use Sezzle, but you have to select. So there is a one-time payment option, which is $125.63. If you want to use Sezzle, you have to use the buy now, pay later option. They charge an extra fee. Y'all don't get charged it, but we get charged an extra fee when you guys use it. So it's buy now, pay later if you want to get the class with that to cover that extra fee. And then make sure that you guys, so here you can just add it to your cart, but it's not going to give you the full on description. If you want to read through it, just click on the actual product and it'll take you here. And all of the information is here, the dates and time. That way you can set your calendar, especially for that April 6th day. That's on a Saturday. And it's going to be a pretty lengthy class, because we're going over step by step, like designing as well as making the items. I will have some pre-made files that you can just print off, and then you can work on doing yours later, like you're customizing yourself. There will be a list of like supplies if you want to get them early. That's another reason why we're starting off with the business one. That gives you time to get the supplies for each of the other like days, and that way you can practice them. You're going to learn, and we're going to do it together. My technique for mastering tumblers, especially if you're using an oven. Let's see what else that you need to kind of know. But yeah, yard signs is the one that's a little bit, can't really, like, you guys can't really practice that unless you're just going to use like regular vinyl and just practice putting it down, or you're going to just do cut vinyl and do like class of and just put regular adhesive vinyl on your coroplast. But for the printed ones, of course, it has to be printed out on adhesive paper, or adhesive vinyl. All right. So here, if this includes this master program includes the 2022 Grad Fan Bootcamp and Stoles for Beginners. There's a discount code on your dashboard. Even if you have both, it's one code. So you don't get the discount twice, not an increase, because if you have both, it's one discount code that will take off $25.63. So if you're just paying for it straight out, you can basically get it for $100, and you're getting all 6 sessions, all of the study hall sessions, all of the bonus, like the bonus stuff that will come with it, all of that. You're going to get all that for $100. And if you still do buy now, pay later, you still get the discount. And so you'll get, it's like what, 110 and some change, whatever. So you'll get it for that cost. And then that takes down your monthly or like your biweekly payments through Sezzle. But make sure that you go to your dashboard. I will not be issuing any credits or refunds if you purchase it and then realize, oh, wait, I have this class. Can I get the $25 discount or credit? No, you cannot. You must do it before you purchase. Once you go on your dashboard, you click on the click here. It's going to take you here. You're going to add it to your cart. And in your cart, you're going to see the discount. No, not in essentials. It is in, if you have purchased the Grad Fan Bootcamp or the Grad Stoles for Beginners, there is a discount because it includes those. I'm basically doing it kind of like how I'm doing essentials. That's where I mentioned essentials at. I'm doing it the same way I did essentials, where there's a refresher. There's only a few other classes that don't exist that I'm going to create, but everything else, my party favorite ones, it's just going to be a refresher. My text effects, it's going to be a refresher. My vector program, this year there'll be a refresher. So if you've ever purchased it before, you'll have access to it. And then those who are purchasing new, you'll get access to the old one to watch it, and you'll get access to the new class. So it's just, those are already included. So since some people paid for those when that was the only thing we taught. Last year, we only taught stoles and fans. The year before that, I only taught stoles. So now that this is included in this boot camp, my master program next year, I'm going to basically package up we'll do a refresher for the master program again. If you pay for it this year, if you want to come hang out with us in next year's Zooms, you can. So you'll get access to all of the future Zoom sessions once you buy into one of our classes. Are other grad classes a prerequisite for the masterclass? No. I teach it on a beginner intermediate level. Yes, if you just purchased it, you should see it in your dashboard to have all of the Zooms and things of that nature. If you did not have what's those things called? The previous stole one and fan one, I'm going to add you to that one. So everybody that's in there, I'll just go in and just add that one to your dashboard once you sign up for the master's program. Wait, the code is listed under both the grad. Yes. So because both of those classes are included in this master program, it's the same exact code on both. It's the same. If you click on it from the stole class, if you click on it from the fan class, it is the exact same code. So you only get one discount. Sundays is for the study hall session only. So yes, if you are busy on that day, as of right now, that's the only, because my other days are jam-packed. So Sundays is for study hall, but the days for the actual program, March 22nd at 6:30 p.m. That is a Wednesday. That's next Wednesday. March 27th is the following Wednesday, 6:30. April 3rd is the Wednesday after that, 6:30. April 6th is that Saturday. That is a 12 o'clock class. April 10th is 6:30, which is the following Wednesday. And then April 12th is a Friday, because I couldn't do Saturday because I already have plans on that Saturday. So those are the dates. They are on the listing. Once you sign up, there is all of the dates are available for you to register for the Zoom sessions. The Sundays are just for the study hall sessions. Any other questions? Okay. Do I need to start with the basic stole class first before I try? So it's going to be the same. So it's not, okay, let me explain this. It's not a master's class. This program is a master program because you are learning so many different things. You are learning stoves, you are learning toppers, you are learning fans, yard signs, diploma pillows, keychains, buttons, drinkware. So because you have all these things, it's a master's class for custom graduation items. The stole class is still going to be the basic stole class. It's just a refresher. I'm not teaching it on a advanced master level. It's going to be beginner, kind of intermediate. How to, create designs with like the text, with just text, and then, adding pictures. It is, of course, good to have some knowledge of the program. I repeat, this is not a learn Silhouette Studio, learn Canva. I'm going in, there's going to be a lot of discussion of like design concepts. I'm going to break those down to you, but break that down to the class. And then it's like, okay, how you do these is you're going to bring this how you bring this in. You're going to add this, you're going to add some text if you want to offset it. So I'm doing that, but I am not teaching the program. I'm not explaining or breaking down what compound path is, about what subtract is, and like, no. If you want that, that is what Essentials of Silhouette Studio is for. I am teaching design in these classes, but on a basic level to where just making it look really good, even if you're a beginner. So it's not a master stole class. It is a refresher of the basic stole class. It is a refresher of the grad fan boot camp. And then the new classes are the yard signs, the grad cap toppers, and then the sublimation for graduation. If I purchase the masterclass and the template vault at the same time, will I still get the discount for the vault? You have to give me a second. If you want to do that, just hold off. As soon as I'm done with the live, I will activate it, because I know I started, but I don't think it's activated because I had to leave and go take my husband to the hospital. So if you want to get both, just give me a moment and I'm going to activate that code to where that one will be automatic. So where once you add both to your cart, you'll see the discount for the vault. The 22nd is a Friday? Yes, I'm sorry. Wait. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Friday and then Wednesday. Yeah. Because originally this was supposed to be, I remember I was supposed to make this announcement 2 weeks ago, and it was originally scheduled for this coming Friday, but that's too soon. So it's next week, the 22nd. So yes, I'm sorry. Friday, Wednesday. Well, Friday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Friday. It will be an automatic code. You have to have both. So it will be an automatic code if you are purchasing both the master's program and the vault. If you already have the vault, please also make sure, because some of y'all buy stuff and don't know what you have. The vault, let me just go over here real quick. The vault is a part of 365. Now, if this goes to the back end, I'm going to be mad. Okay, now let's just go learn.365 Creative Academy. The vault is here, okay? Why are you up here? Lord Jesus, that needs to come off. I don't know why that is there. Didn't I realize that was there? But if you go to your dashboard, you type in vault, template vault, and you already have it, and you purchase it again, no, I am not refunding it. No, you're not getting a credit. Y'all need to make sure that you don't have certain things. And I love you. I like the fact that y'all like the stuff and you want to kind of get on it. But sometimes y'all be double purchasing, and then y'all expect me to do extra work to go back in and give you credits and refunds. And that takes away from what I have planned for the day because you didn't do your due diligence. So make sure that you don't already have the template vault. It is not a dedicated graduation template vault. It is our template vault. So by getting this, you are going to get access to not just the graduation. There is graduation, all of those. You have party favors. You have blanks for sublimation. There's yard signs. There's memorials. There's obituaries. There's foam board. There's 3D paper crafts. There's the memorial stuff. There's kid friendly split crayons and kitty letters and straight out of preschool frames. The tracing paddles. There is some Tumblr templates. There is some Mother's Day templates. There's some mug templates. Yes, a lot of stuff in here. There's actually some stuff that I'm like, where is it? But it's in draft mode. Oh, y'all couldn't see all that. But all of that is in here. So it is not a dedicated grad template bundle or grad template vault. It is our standard template vault, but it has all of the grad templates in it, and you will have access to that because the class is only going to come with one basic one. I love the vault. Thank you. You don't see it in your dashboard. Email me with your order number and I will check that. Thank you so much, Baby Jean. He just he pulled a muscle or something in his neck last week, and this morning he couldn't move, so we had to take him urgent care. What's included in the 30 days? You can go to the website, so you get all of it's on there. It gives you the breakdown of every single class, and now we're in the refresher for this, and we've basically gone through all of this stuff over again, but over the course of 13 weeks instead of 30 days. So we did it for the entire first quarter. But if you go here, it tells you all of the classes that we did. Wait, don't you already have access to this? Aren't you already? No, the template vault is not included in the 30-day training. No, the template vault is its own separate thing. Design vault is something totally different. If you're referring to what was talked about in that class, go back and listen to it because I fully broke that down, that the template vault and the design vault are two different things. I'm in the bachelor's program for beginners but want to purchase the grad stuff. Yes, you just go over to the website. Those are not the bachelor program from last year or how long? Bachelor program. We haven't had bachelor program for a while. But yeah, you just go to the website and anyone can enroll in the Grad Customs Master Program. All right, let's see. All right, I got to get some rest, y'all, because we do have study hall session tonight for essentials, and I have been up for a long time because I thought I was gonna get some sleep, and I had to take my husband to the hospital. So I got to get some rest so I can be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for our session tonight. I will be back live to talk about this again. You don't have to sit through it again because now we've been on for almost 2 hours, so you don't have to sit through it again, but I will be back live tonight. I'll be back live tomorrow, and I will be promoting the grad program for the next couple of days, okay? All right. I am out of here. I cannot field any more questions. I need some sleep. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the program. There is a Zoom link so I'm going to actually I'm going to go back to my dashboard And we're going to go to, oh, it may not let me into it yet, which kind of sucks, but let's see. Will it show up on my dashboard? No, it's not going to show up just yet on my dashboard because I haven't clicked into it yet. But there is the first study hall session for the grad bootcamp is technically before the first official session. So we're going to kind of have like an intro, kind of just answer some questions, real relax on Friday, because Friday was supposed to start, but I want to make sure I pushed everything back a week because I'm delayed 2 weeks in announcing this. But I do have a Zoom session still scheduled for Friday. It's going to be kind of just a wrap session. I'm going to go over some of the supplies, and we're just kind of going to talk about grad season, my experience with it, answer some questions. We're going to start out. So maybe some of you guys have already started doing some things for grad season. If you've already started like making mock-ups and stuff like that, you want to share, get my feedback. We do have a live Zoom session scheduled for Friday. That is in your dashboard. It's on your dashboard already. As soon as you sign up for it, you are going to see that session. Okay. All right. So yes, I'm about to go get some sleep. Thank you, baby Jean. Okay. Ooh, line dancing. All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity. Be incredible. Peace.